Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Fields McCormick, and for the second time for Madden Mobile 25, welcome back to Madden Mobile. Now, we just had the guide to starting up, sort of the overview of the game drop, and now we're going to look at the very first promo of the entire season, First Snap. Now, First Snap, you can play for free. You can, of course, buy the field pass, the VIP of sorts, and you'll get a bunch more players, a bunch more rewards. But let's take a look at everything overall and see what all we can learn about the First Snap promo, the very first promo of Madden Mobile 25. So we'll click there. Now, for it, First Snap, you can see right there. This will set the game in motion in First Snap. Play challenges on your way to boosted 119 overall Mythic First Snap players. Next to that, of course, are welcome back rewards. I might take a look at those later off camera. And the point attack rushing. But we're interested in First Snap. This right here is going to be the First Snap homepage. This is where all of the events are held. Midfield, end zone, downfield rewards, everything relating to the First Snap promo. Now, it is only 1 week long, so make sure you get in, use your program stamina. It does refresh pretty frequently, so you want to check back periodically. We're going to look, this is downfield, and we can see there are a few ones. You can get First Snap points and trophies. Trophies can be used in the sets, and I believe you can exchange the points. Looking at the midfield here, this is going to be for higher overall. If you have 2,300 or higher overall, you're able to play in the midfield section. This would be like beginning, middle, and then the higher tier. This would be that middle tier. And then end zone, if you've somehow got 2,950 overall already to start the game, this is going to be the section that's probably going to give you the best rewards. You can see there, it gives you 27 First Snap tokens, gives you a bunch of points, and an uncommon or higher player. And then the rewards overall, we're going to take a look at those. For 1 token, you can get a First Snap player. Then you're going to come here, 100 tokens, and that's going to be for, I believe, a ticket, if I'm not mistaken on the terminology. And then there in the center is going to take 1 for a player as well. And that's what a lot of these are going to be looking like. Now, in the middle, to get a rare player, this will take claiming all of the other ones. And, of course, since we only have the 3 tokens there, the 3 tickets, we're not going to be able to claim one on camera, but we'll probably do that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the goals. The goals for First Snap are pretty straightforward. You can move the chains. You have to get 75 yards. Then you're going to move the chains again for another 75 yards. Let's see. The top one is for passing yards, 75 passing yards. The bottom one there is for rushing. And then if you complete the passing attack and rushing attack, yep, there we go, passing attack and rushing attack achievements, you'll be able to complete the chain secured, quote-unquote chain secured, which is going to give you 50 points and an additional 25 right there, which is great. That's going to help with some stuff. You can get stamina, store, trades, album. We're not going to worry about all that just yet. Let's take a look at trades. Now, for the trades for First Snap, to get an uncommon player, you need 95 First Snap tokens. To select your uncommon, you need 135 First Snap tokens. And to get an uncommon or higher player, this has a chance at rares. This might have a chance at epic players. It's going to take you 250 tokens. Personally, I would probably just do the uncommon player over and over and over again and exchange those on the next page. So, for 2 uncommon players, you can get an uncommon First Snap player. This is if you want a specific one, you're able to select which one you want. Then next here, 5 uncommons gives you a random rare. 7 uncommons, and you can pick which rare you want. This is probably the one I would go for if you're going for specific sets. Now, for 5 rare players, you can get a random epic. For 7 rare players, you can select which epic you want. And then, of course, you can swap 2 epics for an epic that you get to select. And then scrolling on down here to get a +5 overall. Fullback dive, it's going to take 2 epic players and 1 rare player, of course, all of which are from the promo. Now, to get iconics, this might be some of the most important stuff. To get Pat Mahomes, Jalen Ramsey, Puka Nacua, these 111 overall cards, they're going to take 3 epics of that specific player and 3 additional epics from the first snap promo. And you can see that on Jalen Ramsey as well. Scrolling down here to Puka Nacua, Levante David, Joel Bitonio, and Rashid Shaheed at the kick return position. And then the mythic players. It's those same 6 players. To get them, you need 2 iconics and 2 epics of that specific player. You see that there with Puka Nacua, Levante David. All 6 of these are going to take the exact same amount, which honestly is quite a bit. I think this might be possible to get 1 if you're just crazy dedicated to it. As far as free-to-play players, personally, I would recommend going for one of these iconics. If you want something that's going to be fun to use immediately, of course, Patrick Mahomes is always going to be a great option in Madden Mobile. Puka Nacua at wide receiver. Remember, you have 3 wide receivers. You have wide receiver 1 and 2 and a flex position. So in terms of looking at the future, this might be the best one right here. If you just immediately want to start off the game with a superstar, try to get this Patrick Mahomes. All of these look like a lot of fun. Now, we are also going to look at the event pass. For free, for no money on the event pass, this is what you can earn. And you will see where it's free, plus, and premium. Free, plus, and premium. So you can see all of the different awards that you can earn and the milestones. Now you go to objectives, and these are going to show you some of the different ways that you can earn points and possibly players in certain situations. Now, this is for the daily, you see right there, scrolling down a little bit. And of course, I am on the free tier. I'm sure if you unlock the paid tiers, you buy the event passes, you'll probably unlock more rewards, better rewards, and it'll make it a lot easier to get those players. Now, an exciting one that you see is that now you can see a global leaderboard, which is always fascinating. Lots of players here are already putting in a ton of work building up their teams through this promo. And then the rewards for the ranks. If you're rank 1, you see right there, we'll click on that. You do get to select your first snap iconic. So whoever's at number 1, congratulations. If you're ranked 2 or 3, now remember, this is of the entire promo. You're ranked 2 or 3, then you do get one of those. I believe it's random iconic there. Rank 4 through 5 is going to get 3 98 overall players. 6 through 20, 2 98s. 21 through 50 is 198. And then etc., 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 just going down the list there. Now, we'll go to the store, just kind of take a look at what all you can purchase. Now, this is based on U.S. currency, and you can see the cost there. Various packs, there are some with Madden Cash, which is nice, which means that this isn't just completely purchase only. And you can, of course, watch an ad to get some extra event stamina. The premium pass there, scrolling all the way back, that's the premium pass prices, and the plus event pass, which is like a middle tier. So, all things considered, what do I think of the first snap promo? What do I think of the players? It's exciting to see high overall players. Like I said in the last video, I'm just kind of curious how high up they go. We could have players that end up being 250, 260, 300 overall like we did last season. Just crazy high overalls. And I'm interested to see how high they go. Personally, I won't be buying the field pass for this one or the plus pass, which is that middle tier. But if you're really dedicated to the game and you really want to get, like who's on the screen right there, Patrick Mahomes, that might be the only way to get him at a mythic level 119 that fast. Personally, if I can get an epic player, maybe 2 epic players out of this, I'll be happy. And I'm just going to slowly build the team over time. Of course, we'll have a couple of gameplays here and there as new players are added. I love going for wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, quarterbacks. those sort of core offense players that you're able to immediately throw into your lineup and test them out, whether it's in seasons, whether it's in other events. All things considered, like I said, this looks like an exciting promo. It does feel a little pay to win, if I'm being honest, which is kind of a bummer in terms of being a free-to-play Madden player. I don't put a whole lot of money, if any, into the game. I haven't put any actual money into the game in a few years. But if you're really, really dedicated to it, some of these 119 overalls, 111 overall players could be a great addition to your team and a great way to start you with a very firm offensive player. Again, Patrick Mahomes, Puka Nacua. Maybe you want to go for the O-lineman, Joel Bitonio. Whoever best fits your current team makeup, I would go for the epic, and if you're able to after that, maybe try to get the iconic. I'm not sure that the mythic is going to be something that you can do in only 1 week's time. Best of luck as you grind the event, as you enjoy the first snap promo, and as you maybe add a new iconic or mythic player to your offense. So thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next Madden Mobile video.